Well, good morning. This would be Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. I think today is Tplus62 for my Skydancing LET3 timeline. A rainy day. And my shoulder is very sore and painful. I might have to go to the ER later to see what's going on with that. But I took some meds prescribed by that doctor, and we'll see if that helps at all. Otherwise, we gotta go see what else is going on. So, without being able to do too much physical things with my left arm, I decided I'd come to the park. A nice picnic shelter. It's raining, so we're gonna do some things that have been on my mind but haven't gotten a voice because I've been busy doing things because the weather's been nice and I could work outside. So that's where we are right now. Let's set up something. So let's do safe place. That came up this morning. So we'll call it a Tplus62 event, activity, experience, awareness. So how does this start? Actually, I think I was just doing my morning meditation, and this safe place phrase and image came in, and that was from a partner ice dance session. Whew, that's chunky. Oh, that fucking hurts. Oh, son of a bitch. That would have been good. Oh, just get my water bottle. That was bad news. Holy shit. Alright. Continuing. Right, so partner ice dance session probably a couple weeks ago. And in these sessions, what we like to do is we like to do improv. So, like, we just turn some music on. We close our eyes and we start in the middle of the rink, and we just wait to see what develops. Start with the small dance inside it and let that, blend together as you start moving on the ice. And it depends on the song, right? Songs are usually like 3 minutes long, so every 3 minutes there's an end to the song, and then you talk about your experiences, whatever as the next song starts. Sometimes there's no music, and those are interesting experiences too. But I think this one time there was a song that came on. It had a little bit different beat to what we were doing, and it got into this really, I don't know, it's kind of a lot of physical gyrations, moving shoulders and twisting and things, which, my perception of that experience is one thing, and she shared that her perception of that same experience was a little bit different. But we both agreed that there was some energy moving. It wasn't necessarily cleaning out old stuff or feeling bad or anger or whatever. It definitely felt like there was moving some old energies, bringing to the surface, allowing them to be okay, to just be. And her comment was that the rink is her safe space. That was her words, right? It's not my perception. That's her perception that she shared. She said the ice rink is her safe place. So she was able to just allow whatever that was to be without having to be triggered by it or react to it. Which I found at the time very insightful. I guess I never considered that an ice rink could be someone's safe place, right? It's kind of like a big open public ice rink. But, you know, she's skated all her life, and that's her safe place. So very interesting. The next thing that comes in was, I said, well, contact improv that I do in the dance studio, practice studio, whatever they call those. I'm not sure the exact word, but you know, those people there, they have personal space, right? They have a personal space, but when we're in that contact improv container in that room, it's like their personal space is like everyone's space. Like there isn't any necessarily boundaries. Everyone's just very comfortable just going right up to another person and just start touching and rolling and sliding points and rolling points and jumping and falling and whatever. And the awareness for me was that is probably my perception is probably their safe place. That dance studio over the years has become their safe place. They can just open and express, and they know they will be safe in that place. And so I said, well, what's my safe place then? And currently, my safe place, I believe, is sacred. The sacred space that I've learned to develop in LET, Love and Ecstasy training, where people, solo, 2 people, 3 people, a group, create a sacred place where they put in their intentions and their fears and their boundaries, and then you create a bubble, and like that's your container. And for me, that is a very safe place. I can just let everything go. I you know, whatever is supposed to happen will happen. I don't have to keep thinking about things. And I said before that, what would have been a safe place for me? And the pool, water, I think would be a big safe place for me. You know, been involved in aquatics all my life, right? Swim lessons, teaching lifeguarding, Watsu, scuba, aqua babies. I just, when I get in the water, it's like the personal space type of thing like doesn't exist. Like when you're like rescuing someone, you put them in a cross chest carry. I got to do blocks and releases and escapes. You know, it's just like, for me, it's just a very safe place to be next to someone in the water. You know, supporting someone in Watsu, right? And then the last piece to share about safe places, I go, you know, my perception. I go, for my wife, what would be her safe place? Like, she's never said this, so this is my perception of living with her for 40 years. Like, where is her proud? What is one of her safe places? And what came in quickly, you know, I wouldn't think about it a long time, it just kind of like popped in, is sitting in front of a TV with the volume turned up loud. And whatever was in her childhood, that was her safe place, but you know, that's how she falls asleep at night. That's how she relaxes. She doesn't even always watch the show. She'll be doing something else, but it's like if she has the TV on and it's turned up loud, I don't know exactly why that scenario works for her, but it seems like that puts her in her safe space. Yeah, so I don't know. That's about all it comes up to share about safe space.